Ladies and gentlemen, I have to admit that I'm not in love with modern inline rifles. Still today I have a modern inline rifle in my hands. This is made by Pedersoli, and this is the closest thing to the real thing, I think, because it at least has some historical look. In fact, it's a good rifle, and a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, asked me to test this rifle and try this rifle for him. So I will do it.
This Pedersoli rifle looks like a Remington rolling block rifle, but in fact this is a muzzleloader intended for hunters. It has a fast twist 28-inch bore in 50 caliber designed for modern Sabot hunting bullets. The rifle is equipped with modern fiber optic sights that offer a real good sight picture even in low light conditions. They are especially helpful if you are aiming on the dark body of the game. The rear sight is adjustable for windage and elevation, and it's far enough from your eyes to look sharp. The rolling block action is modified, of course. The hammer has a safety rest and a full cock position, and the trigger pull is crisp, light enough for target shooting, but safe also. The trigger pull is around 5 pounds, good enough for hunting and for target shooting also. The rifle is available for musket caps and for 209 primers also. The rolling block acts as a housing for the free-floating firing pin. The out-of-box rifle is equipped with a Picatinny rail, so adding optics or red dot is easy and cheap. The buttstock and the forend are real wood, and the recoil pad is soft enough to absorb a great part of the recoil.
This rifle offers something for the hunters, and still it looks like a historical rifle from 10 meters. Let's try it at the range. What do you think?
The Pedersoli rolling block rifle has a magnum powder chamber, which means you can load a maximum of 150 grains of 3F Swiss powder behind a 250 grain saboted bullet. My load is only 100 grains, which is already a good amount of killing power and offers a pinpoint accuracy. The ballistic tip bullet is made by Hornady, and it is loaded into the bore without lubrication. I strongly recommend you to buy a jack for your ramrod that is matching the cone, so you don't destroy the ballistic efficiency of your bullet. Be gentle when you push it down, no need to crush the powder. The rolling block that originally closes the breech makes a good cover for the cap, protecting it from rain and snow and from falling down. Let's start the fun with some 50-meter shooting. As usual, I only care about the group now, so I don't adjust the size between the shots. Three shots in the 10-ring group, satisfying for sure. The key advantage of the saboted bullet is the lightweight compared to the lead 50 caliber slugs. The 0.452 diameter bullet is inserted into the plastic sabot that also reduces the friction between the bullet and the bore. As there is no lubrication, I strongly recommend to wipe the bore after each shot to ease the loading. The plastic sabot separates from the bullet at circa 10 meters, and it's made of biodegradable material. But if you can, collect it. Let's not leave any trash in the nature. At 100 meters my first shot was too high, so I had to aim at the bottom of the target to have my hits on the paper. The group was just as good as at 50 meters, leaving no question that this rifle can handle longer shots as well. Pedersoli also offers the muzzle-loading rolling block rifle equipped with an Italian-made value-for-money scope. This is a Conus M30 Pro illuminated scope that can add another 100 meters to your shots. The breech plug is removable with a special wrench equipped with the rifle. With removing the breech, cleaning becomes easy, painless and quick. It is also helpful if you forgot to load the powder or if you want to empty the powder charge from behind the bullet. To clean the barrel you will need a few wet patches, then some dry patches, and finally run an oiled patch through the bore. If you zero your rifle with this load to 100 meters, the curve will stay within ± 5 cm above the aiming line up to 130 meters. Good enough for a muzzleloader, I believe.
So ladies and gentlemen, please don't be afraid, I'm not going to change to modern firearms and modern rifles. I will stick with the originals and the repros of traditional rifles. But in fact, if you're a hunter and you're still looking for something that looks like a traditional rifle, this can be a good choice for you if you want to use the advantages offered by the modern inline muzzle loaders. Well, this is somewhere between. Of course, it's not on the other side and not on our side, so I think I will stick with my flintlock rifle for hunting and for shooting, but it's a good rifle. I have to admit it's a good rifle.